morning. My name is Emily. I am from Cambridge in the UK. I'm 27 years old and I am a teacher at the Ponte Lungo School in Rome. And it's a beautiful day today in Rome. Blue sky. I think it's going to be warm weather today. And who are you? I want to know about you, our students. What is your name and where are you? What city are you in? And how are you? I'm feeling good this morning. After my coffee. My coffee is finished. Now I feel good. I don't know if we have any students. We are going to look at free time and hobbies today. I hope this is a fun topic. So, in this focus activity, favorite hobbies, like and don't like, and asking questions, which is always complicated in English. Asking questions is difficult. We need lots and lots of practice with questions. You're a beginner, even when you're an expert, we need lots of practice asking questions. Okay. So, what do you do in your free time? And we have a list here of free time activities. And on the list, watch movies, play sports, play computer games, photography, go out with friends, go swimming, and travel. Well, I can tell you guys, I hope we have some students, but while I'm waiting for some students, what do I do in my free time? I read. It's not on the list, but I read a lot. I love reading. I watch movies. I love films and movies. And at the moment, in this period, in isolation, books and movies are my best friends. While we're in quarantine. Put that as a question. do you do? So what do you do in your free time in normal circumstances? And also in quarantine, what activities do you do? These days, I watch TV series. I do video chats with my family and my friends. I don't play computer games. So this is a negative sentence. I'll write that out. I watch films and TV, but I don't play computer games. I paint sometimes. Another good activity for quarantine. I like painting. So this verb to paint, make art. Looks like we have one student. If you can write to me, tell me your name and where you are, if possible. And what do you do in your free time, or what activities do you do in quarantine? So normally in my free time, I go out with friends, but in quarantine, I do not go out with friends. I don't go swimming. I don't play sports. I don't travel in quarantine. All these activities are not possible. Okay. So we've got the same question. What do you do in your free time? But in this case, we're using this verb like. I like, I don't like, it's okay, I love, we have here at the bottom, which is very strong, very positive feeling. You love something. These verbs, I like and I love, when we form a sentence, we should be careful with the grammar. So the verb to like needs a noun the ing form. So if you want to give an activity, we need to say with ing. I think we have a list here. So here are some similar activities. We've got watch movies. So this is the infinitive. Watch is the infinitive form. When we use it with like, I like watching movies with the ing. Let me put that up. Let's try for this next verb. I love playing sports. I'll give you guys a negative. I don't like playing computer games. So for those first three, we had watch, play, and play. These are three verbs, so we need the ing form. For the fourth activity in this list, photography. Photography is not a verb, it is a noun, so no change. We would say, I love photography. I love photography. How could we form that sentence with a verb? How could we rewrite the sentence to use a verb with ing? So for this, we need to know what verb do we use with photos. We don't, in English, we don't make a photo. We don't do a photo. What is the correct verb? Give you some time to think. Maybe for students who want to watch this video in the future. Not make a photo, not do a photo. In English, we take a photo. So if we want to change this sentence, I want to use the verb take in place of the noun photography. I love taking photos. I love photography. I love taking photos. Photos, plural. So we need the plural S, photos, or photographs. Okay, go out with friends. So this is a longer phrase. The infinitive here is to go out. To go out. So how do we make this infinitive go out in a phrase with like or don't like or love? I'll make a sentence for you guys. Let's say, in this period, in quarantine. Okay, so this way I'm going to make a negative. I don't like going out with friends. So maybe we have 2 viewers. If you can respond, tell me what activities you like doing in your free time, or what activities you like doing in quarantine. And we want a complete sentence like this. In this period or in quarantine, I don't like going out with friends. Usually, I love going out with friends. So go out becomes going out. We've got go swimming next. Very similar to this sentence here. Go out becomes going out. So go swimming becomes going swimming. I like going swimming, but in quarantine, it is not possible. And finally, travel. So, a sentence with travel. Again, travel is a verb, so we need to change the verb for into the ing form. I'm going to write during my holidays, I love traveling. So I'll whiz through these sentences again. I like watching movies. I love playing sports. I don't like computer games. Oh, sorry. I don't like playing computer games. Oh, I don't like computer games. 2 correct sentences. I love photography. I love taking photos. In this period, I don't like going out with friends, but usually I love going out with friends. I like going swimming, but in quarantine, it is not possible. And during my holidays, I love traveling. But in quarantine, it is not possible. Okay. This is the same in the interrogative form. So if you make a question, we still need the ing forms. So we can see on the screen we have do you like. So this is the question structure, interrogative structure. Do, auxiliary verb. You is the subject. And like in the infinitive. And finally, are a noun or a verb. Hello.
Hello. Are you all right?
You need I can hear. Well, I only meant if you wanted to come on and.
Okay, no, I'm quite happy to.
This is very nice of you.
I'm quite happy to. Hi guys, my name is Gabriel, by the way. Where are you at? What are we doing?
Well, I just went through all of these activities with the verb like.
Okay.
And then I was going to go through the interrogative form.
Okay, take us away. Go ahead.
Yes, I was going to write some questions. Do you like? And then we need, just like with the affirmative or the negative form of the verb, we need a noun or a verb with ing. For example, do you like reading? So we have the ing form here, just like in an affirmative sentence. Or an example with a noun would be, do you like books? What do you like doing in your free time, Gabe, or in quarantine?
I like eating.
That's a good one.
It's a big one. I think we all do. I like eating. I like reading. I like watching films. I like listening to music. And probably sleeping as well.
Oh, yeah.
Probably a lot of sleeping. What do you like doing in your free time in quarantine?
I like reading. I like drinking alcohol. In fact, I love drinking wine.
Yeah.
I love sleeping. That's a good point. I hadn't thought of sleeping. I always love sleeping.
What don't you like doing?
Yeah. I don't like I don't like using my computer all day. So often I use my computer from the moment I wake up until the moment I sleep. But I don't like using my computer a lot like this. What don't you like doing at the moment?
I don't like going to the shops. Well, I like going to the shops. I don't like shopping at the moment. the experience in the shop, I don't enjoy the experience in the shop. I like walking to the shops.
Yeah.
That's then it ends.
Yeah.
I too don't like being on my computer for too long as well. It hurts my eyes after too many hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to think of other activities that
I'm trying to think of
that we do.
I put before, I don't like playing computer games. I just needed an example.
Yeah. I bought a computer game, but I got bored of it quite quickly. So I don't like, in this quarantine, I don't really like playing computer games either. They haven't got the same level of enjoyment for me that they used to, which is sad.
Yeah. I could say I think I also said I don't like going out with friends in this period. It's not possible, but I don't like meeting people because it is dangerous.
Okay, I see.
Usually
I
love going out with friends.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, no, I see. In quarantine, what activities do you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there can/can't on this thing?
Nope.
Okay.
But
I had one yesterday and there was a can and can't, and students found it difficult whether to use the infinitive or to use the ing form, depending on whether it was like or can.
Well, that's a good point. There's nothing stopping us, So it's a slightly different, and this actually at the moment, it's a good time to practice using can or can't, because there are a lot of things at the moment that we can't do. So we said, what do you like doing in quarantine? But another question would be, what can you do? In quarantine. So this question is, what activities are possible in quarantine? Or what can't you do? What activities are not possible?
I suspect there are not a lot more for can't. We can't go out with friends, I think.
Yeah.
You can exercise around your building. Is that right?
I think you can't these days.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I think we can't go for a walk even in your quarter. Somebody told me that.
It makes no difference to me. It's
I asked someone that the other day. I don't remember who it was told me. Maybe it was during one of those meetings. Yeah. You can't go swimming. So for any students watching in the future, we did a lot of practice like plus the ing form with this verb can. It's not doing, but do here. So we just want the infinitive. What can you do in quarantine?
You can or you can't.
So some answers could be: you can watch movies. You can play computer games. You can do photography in your house, I suppose.
You can do house exercise. You can do workouts in your house.
So you look like working out.
Yes, you can exercise in your house, but you can't exercise in the park.
Very true. Yeah. Can't travel at the moment. And also another thing. So Gabe and I are saying you can't travel. You can't exercise in the park. You can watch movies. This is the impersonal you. Not you, the individual, but you in general. You can or you can't. Okay, I'll go forward. Okay, first make the questions. So we have an example. What is your favorite hobby? Which is quite a confusing example because the example uses the verb to be, but all the others use different verbs. So, when? When is the question word for time. And we need to form this with the auxiliary verb. If you think about the verb like, how do we form a question with like? What's the auxiliary verb? Oh, there's no one to answer. The auxiliary verb is do.
When
So,
do, who do, where do.
your favorite hobby? When do? Who do?
Who do?
Where?
Those famous English questions. What is your favourite hobby?
My favorite hobby is playing the ukulele.
Where do? Okay, when do you when do you play your ukulele?
I play my ukulele every day when I am not working in my free time.
Mm-hmm.
So usually in the evening.
Okay, well.
Go on.
Who do you play your ukulele with?
I play my ukulele by myself.
Mm-hmm. And where do you play your ukulele?
I play it at home, sometimes in the kitchen, sometimes in the bedroom, and sometimes on the toilet.
That was the one we were waiting for.
Yeah. What's your favourite hobby, Gabe?
At the moment, my favourite hobby is probably cooking.
When do you cook?
When do I cook? I cook a number of times during the day. Breakfast.
Do you cook breakfast?
Yeah, well, I was just about to say in the UK, it's much more common to have cooked breakfast than in Italy. So I sometimes cook breakfast. I like mushrooms a lot. So I'm expanding my mushroom kind of a field of cooking. Kind of thing. I also like cooking at dinner time, obviously. But I eat quite late these days.
Yeah. Who do you cook with? Or who do you cook for?
I cook for myself. I cook with my flatmates, the people that I live with, my flatmates. And I cook in my kitchen.
Shocking. Okay, very nice. Okay, third person. So this is all stuff that I was going to get the students to give me the grammar, and then all the grammar would have been wrong, and then I would have spent ages correcting it.
Yeah.
So, well, maybe before we look at third person grammar, we've got this second question. How many family members can you remember? For example, sister. Do you have a sister?
I don't have a sister. I have a sister-in-law, which is the name we give to my brother's wife.
Yeah.
Sister-in-law.
What is the name?
Go on.
What is the name for your mother's mother?
My mother's mother is my grandmother.
I'm going to write that because those genitive S's kill everyone. Your mother's mother is your grandmother. That is the mother of your mother. Oh. What is your father's sister?
My father's sister is my aunt.
Father's sister.
Yeah. What is your daughter's daughter?
My daughter's daughter is my granddaughter.
and would be a very young person indeed.
Yes. Yeah. She's only 1.5.
Daughter's granddaughters.
What is your aunt's husband? The husband of your aunt's husband.
My uncle. Yeah, my aunt's husband is my uncle. What is your sister's son?
My
Is this-
sister's.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister.
Oh God, sorry. My fault.
My sister's son is my nephew, which is the son masculine. The son of my sister is my nephew.
What is your sister's daughter called?
My sister's daughter is my niece. I always spell incorrectly. Oh God. Rewritten it.
N-I-E?
N-I-E, yeah. I had to try it all of the possible ways. To be sure. Your sister's daughter is your niece. So these are tricky ones. Your sister's son is your nephew, if he's a boy. Your sister's daughter is your niece. What is your grandmother's husband? Or let's say your father's father.
My father's father is my grandfather.
And what is your son's son?
My son's son is my grandson.
Even younger than my granddaughter.
Younger than your granddaughter.
I know. I've got one. What is your uncle's child?
Good one. My uncle's child is my cousin. And that is child, my uncle's daughter or my uncle's son. Is the same. It's cousin.
I think we did everyone.
Yeah, all of the straightforward ones, at least.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have some third-person questions. So not what do, but what does. Gabe, what does your brother do in his free time?
My brother plays in a folk black metal band in his spare time. which is heavy rock music, if you like. What does your sister do in her free time, Emily?
In her free time, my sister cooks. My sister likes cooking. And she watches TV. She loves watching TV. And she sometimes plays the piano. Not often, but sometimes. What does your mum like doing in her free time?
My mum likes drawing, and she likes doing Pilates in her spare time as well. Yeah. What does your father do in his free time?
My father plays the guitar a lot. He likes gardening. Well, actually, usually he doesn't like gardening, but in quarantine, he likes gardening because he has nothing else to do. And he watches a lot of films. My father doesn't work, so he has a lot of free time. And yeah, he likes gardening and playing his guitars. Okay.
I think there are a lot of well-maintained gardens at the moment, perhaps. My dad has also started gardening a lot, whereas he wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
It's quite true.
Yeah. Well, we have 1 minute.
I'm trying to think of somebody else. What does your do you have grandparents?
Yeah.
What does your grandmother like to do in her free time?
Yeah, my grandmother, my mother's mother, so my maternal grandmother plays the guitar also, and she likes drawing, and she likes gardening. Yeah, and she likes reading, and think of a negative. She doesn't like cooking. She likes cooking for people, but she doesn't like cooking for only herself. But good. It is 10 to 12. We have to finish.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much, Dave, for joining me.
No problem. It's good fun.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your day.